Hi guys, listen to these 5 tips you will do if you want to stop your losing streak. These 5 tips, as a beginner, you may not be seeing them. Maybe the first time you will try it, maybe you may not understand how those things work, but it's the perfect way to go if you want to learn how to trade and if you are trading already and you're not making money. Do you get? So number one thing is you should be a trend trader. Trend trader. Being a trend trader is not just the statement, because I can understand when I used to learn, I know how my psychology used to be like. So maybe I will be seeing the trend, but I will be focusing on what the candle is doing, and that is not the best way. How I will prove to you that being a trend trader is the best. Let's use a physical thing, for example. It is better when you are swimming in a river and you are swimming along the current of the river or along the wave of the river than swimming against it. You should just think about it. If you're swimming against it, you'll be struggling to move from one point to another. But if you're swimming along the current of the river, sometimes you may not even struggle. You will just be like that, and the current will be taking you along. So it is very, very important you trading along the trend, because if you're trading along the trend, the price can move with the trend. You will just be following it or moving along with it. That is number one. Number two is just trade on a zone. Because if you trade on a zone, or avoid all these too many stop outs. Maybe you enter trade, it will stop you, you try entering again. If you are trading on the zone, if you enter trade and it stop you, you will know that this move has not matured for you to join. Then you wait for it to mature before you will join. I mean to say. So on the zone, zones include your support and resistance, your fib level, your order block, your fair value gap, whatever. Always trade on higher time frame. If you want to enter trade, check your higher time frame, because your lower time frame, some of them is like they will be complicated. They will be complicated in your lower time frame, whereby you will be having a series of up and down, and you will get confused easily. Trading in lower time frame is good, but some people get confused in lower time frame easily than in higher time frame. So it's better you trade in your higher time frame. And higher time frame is everything, because it's only higher time frame that starts the move, and it's only higher time frame that will tell you where the move will stop. Smaller time frame will not tell you, because sometimes you will look at it, they will be going down and you think is a time for you to sell, and when you might have sold, you will see yourself in loss. You get? So it's best way to trade in higher time frame. Let me even add this thing. Higher time frame bring a good return. Maybe you want to make more than what you are expecting, because you are using smaller lot and you want to make more money. So it's higher time frame that will give you that opportunity for you to make more money. If you use smaller time frame, before you know, it will move from one point to another. Before you know, the market has reversed, following your stop loss. So using higher time frame is the best. Using higher time frame is the best. Today, just point yourself and tell yourself that you are going to be using higher time frame anytime you are doing your analysis, or anytime you want to trade. Use higher time frame. Always wait for pullback. People, some of us, or some of people that trade, they think that waiting for pullback is wasting of time, that the market will leave them and go. The market is not going anywhere. Even if the market leave you at that particular time, forex is very broad, that you can make any money you want to make any day. The problem is that you lack patience. This is where discipline comes. The problem is that you lack patience to wait for that particular opportunity that will give you that kind of amount of money that you're looking at or you're looking for. So you have to be patient enough to wait for pullback. And whenever you wait for pullback, trust me that you will see, when you enter trades, many times the trade will go to your direction whenever you wait for pullback. I just said always wait for correction whenever there is a break of neckline, or whenever there is a break of support or resistance. Always wait for correction. Correction is very, very important. And whenever you wait for correction, the trade must go to your direction. Which is the last but not the least, is just to wait for your entering candle to close. Many people don't wait for their entering candle to close because they are hurry. Where are you? Where are you going? Where are you hurrying to go? Eh? Do you know whether the market will move the time you enter, or do you know whether the market will just consolidate before you to move? So why are you hurrying? Just calm down and wait for your entry candle to close. Sometimes you see a green, maybe if you want to buy now, you see a green candle, you rush and enter because you think that candle wants to leave you. Even if the candle leave you, there is a continuation pattern. You know there's a continuation pattern. So there's no way the mark all the move will leave you, except you are just afraid of entering the market after it moves away from that support or resistance zone. So you have to wait for your candle to close, because if you can't so many times that you not waiting for your candle to close and you rush and enter, and the market will keep you in the loss, or will even stop you before moving to your direction. You will know that you may know how to trade, but discipline and fear will not allow you to make a good decision. So let me tell you something today. Sometimes you make wrong decisions is because of fear and fear of missing and discipline. Because if you just discover that there's no way you are going whenever you are clicking your distance, there's no way you are going, you will still be one place. The market will consolidate. You don't even know, like you don't even know whether the market will move to your direction. So the best way is to just wait for your candle to close. Remember, any candle that closed, there is still a retest of candle. So you wait. Once candle close, you wait for retest of the candle, then you can enter. You get. When you enter, then you wait for the trade to play, because whatever candle close and trade stopped you is something that I will just say, the trade doesn't want to go. Maybe the trade is not going to your direction. So before it will stop you, before it will now go back to stop you. So but if the trade is going to move to your direction, once candle close, there's high probability that it will follow that candle or consolidate around there before moving. You get. This is the only basics of trading. And if you know this, you've known up to 70% of trading. If you can do this. Thank you. See you guys on my next video.